everyone, I'm Dr. Melanie McNally from Destination U. Welcome to my channel. I want to talk about feelings today. You know, a lot of people think of feelings as being this really simple concept, but yet when we really break it down, it's actually a little bit more complicated, and people tend to be, they tend to struggle with this area a lot. So many people aren't able to identify what they're feeling. And you'll know if this is you if someone, during an argument or during a really intense conversation, somebody may ask you, what are you feeling right now? And you may say, I don't know. Or you may just be out of touch of what you're feeling a lot of the time. And first of all, I want you to know that that's like not abnormal or anything. A lot of people are like that for a lot of different reasons. But there are a couple of things that you can do in order to get better at identifying your feelings and being able to express them, and also just being able to deal with them. Because feelings aren't wrong, feelings aren't this awful, overwhelming thing. In fact, our feelings aren't the problem. It's usually the way that we react to our feelings. It's what we do with our feelings that causes trouble or causes consequences. If you think of anger, a lot of people, they don't get in trouble for being angry. They get in trouble for what they do when they're angry. So thinking about feelings, we can kind of break it down into two areas: physical and mental. So, a lot of times people are aware of the physical symptoms of their feelings, the physical signs of their feelings, long before they're even aware of what they're actually feeling. So, in order to get in touch with this, what I always encourage clients to do is pay attention to what's going on in your body. Notice what physical sensations you experience with different feelings. And you can do this by just slowing down. So when let's say you are feeling really sad, or you don't know what you're feeling, just tune into your body and pay attention. Are your hands tingling? Do you feel hot anywhere? Do you feel cold anywhere in your body? Are there butterflies or kind of like a tense, sort of jittery feeling anywhere? Is there a lump in your throat? Are you shaking or trembling in your hands or even your voice? Just notice the sensations that are occurring in your body. And if you can do that, and then as you get better tuning into these physical sensations, you'll start to be able to link them up with the feeling that's attached to them. And this is different for everybody. Some people get a lump in their throat when they're really angry. Some people get a lump in their throat when they're really nervous. So only you know what your physical signs of feelings are, and we only figure this out by slowing down and paying attention. So the next time you start to either notice a feeling or you start to notice physical sensations in your body, take a moment to pause and pay attention to what you're feeling physically and see if you can match it up with the emotion. And the more you do this, the better you'll get at it, the easier it will become. Now, there's also a mental component to feelings, because a lot of times feelings will trigger thoughts. So if somebody's feeling really intense anger, they may start to have thoughts like, why is this happening to me? Or this isn't fair. I always get the short end of the stick, or they always screw me over. And so there's thoughts that can accompany the feelings. Sometimes the thoughts can cause the feelings. Sometimes the feelings can cause the thoughts. But the idea to paying attention to the thoughts is that when we notice what thoughts we are experiencing with feelings, we can start to either change those thoughts a little bit, or we can start to kind of look at them with curiosity. Kind of like, do I really always get the short end of the stick? Or is that just kind of what I'm feeling right now? And maybe that's not really true. Because when we feel really intense emotions, a lot of times the thoughts that go along with those emotions aren't going to be true. So just because we think something doesn't make it true. So really tune in, practice paying attention to physical sensations. See if you can pair those up with feelings, or just notice what physical sensations you experience with different feelings, because those are your early warning signs. You can, the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. So eventually you might start noticing, oh, my throat's starting to kind of feel like it's closing up. Okay, I must be getting nervous about something. I wonder what I'm getting nervous about. So it starts to kind of give us these early indicators of feelings that are to come. But then also pay attention to the mental component. Pay attention to the thoughts that go along with the feelings, whether those thoughts cause the feelings or the feelings cause the thoughts. Pay attention to them, but do it with a sense of curiosity. We're not judging those thoughts. We're not shaming them. We're just kind of like, is that really true? Or I wonder why I'm thinking this way right now. Maybe it's because I'm feeling really lonely. And the more you pay attention to these things, the better you'll get at it. And then the easier it becomes to allow feelings to just kind of pass through us, for us to process our feelings. Because if feelings aren't wrong, it's what we do with those feelings that can cause consequences that we don't like. So we want to allow our feelings to just kind of process through our body, process through our limbic system in our brain, through the mental process. And then once we do that, then the feelings will just kind of be gone. We won't be holding them inside anymore. They won't be causing us all kinds of tension or stress. They'll just be gone. And then we're ready to process any other feelings that come our way. All right, I hope this video was helpful for you. I'll see you next time. You can always go to destinationu.net if you would like further support. It's 100% online support for teens and young adults. Take care.